Everybody, I would like to call the Utilities Committee meeting of August 4th, 2026 to order. Mr. Clerk, roll call, please.
Chairman Matul.
Present.
Councilor Net, absent. Councilor Paez, absent. Councilor Bijibadri.
Present.
Councilor Hogan.
Present.
We have a quorum,
All right.
Mr. Chairman.
Can you please read the first item on the agenda?
First item is a petition from National Grid to install underground facilities on Neptune Boulevard beginning at a point 165 feet southwesterly of the center line of Wheeler Street, Neptune Boulevard, continuing approximately 20 feet in a northerly direction. National Grid to install plus or minus 185 feet, 2 by 4 inch PVC conduit from the existing MHF12/M10 at the corner of Wheeler Street and Neptune Boulevard at the property line at number 21 to 27 Neptune Boulevard to feed a new apartment building.
Do we have anyone who would like to speak in favor of it?
Good evening, Jose Luis Azardia, 170 Medford Street in Malden. So we're requesting to install 50 feet of conduit on Wheeler Street and 165 feet of conduit on Neptune Boulevard to provide an underground permanent service for 21-27 Neptune Boulevard. This is a customer-driven project. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have anyone else who would like to speak in favor of this? Do we have anyone else who would like to speak in favor? Do you want to speak in favor or against it?
In favor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the owner of 21 Neptune Boulevard.
What was your name?
Manuel Robles.
Do we have anyone else who would like to speak in favor of this? Do we have anyone who would like to oppose this? Do we have anyone who would like to oppose this? But what is the wish of the committee?
This is Ward 6. I just want to ask National Grid a couple questions.
Yep. Can you please come to the podium?
Okay, that area, that's all been repaved brand new. So we want it to be paved back.
Absolutely. We'll restore it in kind.
So I'm going to put a note on this here. And when do you plan on starting this?
Once this is approved, I believe we just need to submit some paperwork and get the paperwork finalized from the city. So I would imagine that'll take a couple of weeks. It'll probably take more than maybe 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'd like to make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And the motion passes.
Second on the agenda, petition National Grid to install underground facilities on Maple Street beginning at a point approximately 90 feet south of the center line at the intersection of Maple Street and Euclid Ave, continuing approximately 10 feet in a westerly direction. National Grid to install approximately 10 feet of 1 by 1 to 2 inch conduit from the existing pole number 46-1 to private property to provide a permanent overhead service from Flax Pond area. This is Ward 1, Councilor Meany.
Do we have anyone who would like to speak in favor of this? Name and address, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Jose Luis Azardia, 170 Medford Street in Malden. We're requesting to install 10 feet of conduit from an existing pole to the property to provide a permanent overhead to underground service for Flax Pond rest area. This is a customer-driven project requested by the City of Lynn. Thank you.
Do we have anyone else who would like to speak in favor of this? Do we have anyone who would like to oppose this? Do we have anyone who would like to oppose this? What is the wish of the committee?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, that motion passes.
Third item on the agenda, petition National Grid to install underground facilities on Oxford Street, beginning at a point 30 feet southwest of the center line on the intersection of Market Street and Oxford Street and continuing approximately 175 feet in a northwesterly direction. National Grid to install approximately 211 feet of 6 to 4 inch conduit and install at 20 feet by 73 feet vault in the sidewalk. This is Councilor Paez in Ward 5.
Do we have anyone who would like to speak in favor of this?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Jose Luis Azardia, 170 Medford Street in Malden. We're requesting to install 180 feet of conduit from an existing manhole to an existing manhole on Oxford Street and about 31 feet of conduit from the existing manhole to the new sidewalk vault on Oxford Street. This is also a customer-driven project. Thank you.
Do we have anyone else who would like to speak in favor of this? Please come to the podium. State your name and address for the record, please.
Will Hardy, 1904 Washington Street, Boston. This will supply power to the first 35-unit affordable ground-up building in City of Lynn's history.
Thank you. Do we have anyone else who would like to speak in favor of this? No? Do we have anyone who would like to oppose this? Do we have anyone who would like to oppose this? What is the wish of the committee?
Actually, I have a question for the National Grid. Have them come.
National Grid, can you please come to the podium?
So what you're installing, is it going on the sidewalk, under the sidewalk? Will the sidewalks be disturbed?
So one section is going to go from manhole to manhole, which is on the road. And then the next section goes from the manhole to the sidewalk towards the private property. And that's the shorter run of conduit.
Great. And just, we wanted to also just make it noted that the street will be restored back to the way you find it.
Yes, absolutely.
And as well as the sidewalk, if it's disturbed, will
Yep.
be restored back to,
Yes.
and not with black talk.
No asphalt,
A regular
no.
sidewalk.
Yep.
Can you just note that?
Yes, we'll restore it in kind.
Any more questions?
That's all.
What is the wish of the committee?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mr. Chairman, just letting you know I'm sitting in for Councilor Paez. Councilor
Thank
Avery's
you.
present.
Please note that Councilor Avery is sitting in for Councilor Pass.
Fourth and final petition for National Grid to install underground facilities on Hanson Street, beginning at a point 175 feet east of the center line on Hanson Street and the Linway, continuing approximately 70 feet in the southwesterly direction. National Grid to install approximately 70 feet of 2 to 3 inch conduit from the existing pole number 28-0 on Hanson Street to provide a permanent overhead to underground service for Hanson Street lighting. This is Councilor Hogan's word.
Anyone who would like to speak in favor of this?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Jose Luis Azurdia, 170 Medford Street in Malden. So we're requesting to install approximately 70 feet of conduit from an existing pole to a meter cabinet to provide a permanent overhead to underground service for Hanson Street lighting. This is a customer-driven project also requested by the City of Lynn. Thank you.
Man of the evening. Do we have anyone else who would like to speak in favor of this? Anyone who would like to oppose this? Anyone would like to oppose this? Any questions from the committee?
Yes, can I have National Grid back up on the podium, please? Okay, Hanson Street currently is being refurbished right now. They did not put down the new pavement yet, but they did do the new sidewalks are already installed. So are you disturbing the sidewalks at all?
So we are crossing from the opposite pole on the opposite side of where the cabinet goes. So we'd have to cross the road and do a small section of sidewalk.
Now, how long are you how close are you to doing this here?
I think these guys, these contractors want to do this like immediately. So
Well,
once,
because they're going to repave that street. The whole street is getting done over, so it'll probably be pretty good if you guys communicate with the contractor, so then we can do that before.
I'll give them a call tomorrow morning to let them know if.
All right.
Councilor Hogan, do you want that to go on the record?
Yes, to install the conduit before the street gets repaved, if that would be great.
Is this extent?
Thank you.
No.
No, that's not.
What is the wish of the committee?
Motion to approve.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Last item on the agenda, this is a public hearing from Externet. It's a petition to place 12.7 feet of conduit from the existing Externet manhole on Pleasant Street near 299 Linway. This is also Councilor Hogan's ward.
Do we have anyone who would like to speak in favor of this? Please state your name and your address for the record.
Yes, Rosanna Ferranti. I'm here on behalf of Externet, 300 Unicorn Park, Woburn, Massachusetts. So, go ahead. Do you have questions?
Okay.
All right.
I do have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll let you speak, and then
Okay.
once we go
So
into...
Externet is here before you tonight or this afternoon because we are here for a 12-foot, basically, grant of location for conduit because we have a proposed small cell location in the DCR right-of-way. And unfortunately, there's just 12 feet that we need from the City of Lynn's jurisdiction. So it's really a combination project, but it's the 12 feet that we need from the city.
All right. Please take your seat, and once we go into questions, we'll call you back.
Okay.
Do we have anyone else who would like to speak in favor of this? Do we have anyone else who would like to speak in favor of this? Do we have anyone who would like to oppose it? One more time, do we have anyone who would like to oppose it? Councilors?
I'm going to defer to Councilor Avery.
Thank you, Council Hogan, and thank you, Chairman Matul. A question, again, I'm sitting in for Councilor Paez, who unfortunately will be here shortly. The question was the late payment on previous payments to the city. Has that changed, and how do you plan on making on-time payments to the city of Lynn?
So the payment has been made. So I believe that you did receive confirmation that Exonet is up to date with payments.
Okay, and moving forward, you're going to reinsure that things are being...
Yes, I have. I don't work directly for Exonet. I'm here on behalf of them, but I've emphasized to them the critical nature of making payments on time.
Do you want that to go on the record?
I mean, it's on the record, but yes.
Noted. Councilor Hogan?
I'd like to make a motion to approve.
Seconded.
What is the wish of the committee? All in favor, say yes.
Aye.
Aye.
Do we have any new business?
No new business, Mr. Chairman.
What is the wish of the committee?
Motion to adjourn.
Seconded.
have a quorum yet.
Come on, Council.
Another day.
I'd like to call the Council Appointment Subcommittee for August 4th, 2026 to order, please.
Chairwoman Medji Madre.
Present.
Councilor McLean, absent. Councilor Matul.
Present.
Councilor Paez.
Present.
Councilor Avery.
Present.
Madam Chairwoman, we have a quorum.
Great, thank you, Mr. Clerk. And what do we have on the schedule for today?
First item on the on the agenda is interviews for the Pine Grove Cemetery Commission. There are two candidates in an alphabetical order. The first candidate is Kevin E. Conway.
Mr. Conway, can you please approach and
Come to the
right there.
podium.
Please come to the microphone. Please state your name and address for the record, please.
Good afternoon. It's Kevin E. Conway. I live at 8 Rollin Terrace in Lynn.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Could you start by telling us a little bit about yourself and then why specifically you want to be on the Pine Grove Cemetery Commission?
Okay, well, the quick answer is I have the time. I'm retired now, and I have the time to attend the meetings and whatever is required of me by the commission. And people often say when you retire, you have less free time than you did when you were working, but that's not true in my case because I used to travel extensively for work, hundreds of nights a year in the hotel. So now that I'm home, I have a lot more free time. The second reason is my work offered me the opportunity to develop a certain skill set, among which are proposal writing, specification writing, bid procurement, and financial tracking. And the third reason, and I think Lynn shares that same reason, is that we love the place. We spend an incredible amount of time in that facility, and we just marvel at the beauty of the place overall, and the staff there does a tremendous job of maintaining it. Essentially, that's the reason that, selfish reason was because I love the place so much, the history and the landmarks, and that's really, it gives me an opportunity to make a positive improvement, and at the same time satisfying my interest in being there.
Great, thank you so much. Do any councilors have any questions for Mr. Conway?
Madam.
Councilor Matul.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Having been a member of this committee, myself, how familiar are you with the layout of the cemetery?
Of the cemetery?
Uh-huh.
Well, I've walked probably every lineal foot of it, and I keep a map with me at all times, so in case I get lost.
How familiar are you with the project of remodeling the chapel?
The Rhodes Chapel? I actually was lucky enough to get in there before Folin Waterproof, and I used to bid against them in my former life, so I know them well. But we had an opportunity to go through before the roof, the slate, and the copper work, and the remediation, and so just saw closely Phase 1. And it was actually one of the questions I was going to ask is when the Phase 2 phase of that project was going to commence.
All right. I don't have the answer to that because I'm not at that committee anymore. But that commission, sorry. How much experience do you have in doing fundraising? Because that's one of the things that we did a lot when I was part of that commission.
Experience in what, I'm sorry?
Fundraising.
Well, actually, my capacity was mostly engineering and construction. So fundraising was not part of my, it's not my core competency. Not a lot of experience raising funds.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Any other councilors have any other questions? Councilor Avery?
Yes, thank you, Madam Chairwoman. Mr. Conway, pleasure to meet you. Thank you for your cover letter. We don't often get cover letters, and this was a very intensive and outlaid, I think, everything that you've discussed plus more that you've left out with an associate's degree in civil engineering and et cetera, and understanding what undertakes up at the cemetery. I know that you mentioned you walk around the cemetery a lot, and you know, it's a very important role, and I think fundraising obviously is one, but I think what your experiences that could contribute shouldn't have no problem doing so, especially if you love the place that much. You're going to do everything you can, I'm sure, to raise money for that. But my question, and my only question to you is, I know you mentioned you're retired, and I always ask this question. Will you show up to the meetings and to the jobs and really make sure that Pine Grove is preserved, you know, and have the dignity for the folks that are laid there, and the families, my grandmother and et cetera, and so many of our families. I guess that's really my question. I think your resume speaks for itself, and your cover letter was very well. So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So I appreciate
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Councilor Avery. Any other councilors have any questions? Councilor Paez.
I guess one question that I have, and from your cover letter as well, is you've mentioned how you've enjoyed the different community spaces within Lynn itself. How would you intend to have more opportunities for people to gather in the cemeteries and also share shit?
More opportunities?
We have a grand amount.
Yeah, we do. One of the points I was going to raise is has there ever been in the past, or are there any other plans to do, for example, historic walks or grave cleaning, grave restoration? I don't know if that's ever been part of the program, but it's something I'd be interested in if it were. I understand there's a fair amount of liability involved in letting the public clamor around the graves and in the woods there, but I thought that would be an interesting approach. Also, one of my interests is in history, obviously, but the other is architecture. So the Rhodes Chapel is particularly of interest to me, and the legendary WPA wall that surrounds it, second only to the Great Wall in China, I guess. So that's also a point of attraction for me. So whatever it takes I don't think I could increase my presence there. It's all, my wife calls it my home away from home, so, and it's so close to my residence, so it makes it easy. But whatever is required, whatever the, you know, I don't know what the commission roles and responsibilities or expectations of new members are. I'd be interested in learning that, actually.
I may defer to Councilor Matul on existing programming there. I will say the Pine Grove Cemetery is literally right in my backyard, so I do tend to go there for just walks, et cetera, and I do have a neighbor who used to like walking there and also death, and really took upon the Braille and all of the different places that they've been interested in.
It's wonderful. It is. And it was heart-wrenching to see the tree that came down in the pond. I was out of the country for a week, and I hadn't seen it. I went day before yesterday. It was like a punch to the gut. That was really, it's tragic. Such a beautiful tree, but something like that, actually, I have a question. That wouldn't be done in-house, the removal of that tree, would it? That would go out to bid, I'm assuming, to, well, I know you have.
Combination, Councilor Matul,
Just, yeah, so there is a cemetery commission, and then obviously the DPW department has staff. But depending, we have a tree truck now that's in service. Depending on the size of the tree, depending on the timing, it could be possibly subbed out to an outside contractor. But typically, we try to keep everything in-house, especially now that we have a truck that's up and running. So big shout out to DPW there. But also, I'll be remiss to mention that Mr. Kelvin Anderson, who's Johnson, sits behind me here on the Lynn Historical, is a great contact, and I'll connect you both to learn a little more history regarding up there. He's usually right here, but he's not here today.
Oh, great. I look forward to that opportunity.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for your time.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks.
Hold on, Madam
Just
Chair.
one more question.
Oh.
I would like to, Madam Chair.
Of course.
Thank you, Madam
President.
I would like to add Councilor Avery's information. There is a nonprofit groups and individuals who provide historical tours, especially during Sales and Trails events, and the Cemetery Commission always partners with them.
How interesting.
Is it sufficient? No, it's not. I've attended to a lot of them, and I think it needs to really expand, and I think the Cemetery Commission should really actively get involved, because we have a lot of histories in that cemetery, senators, like just amazing history and amazing personalities buried there. So
That's very interesting. Yeah, I also quickly wanted to, I appreciate your time. I know it's the end of the day of a long day. But have there ever been any green initiatives there, like water conservation?
I just wanted to point for the record, that this is an interview process, Madam Chairwoman. We're more than happy to answer those questions, but I think we should stick to.
Yes. So, Mr. Conway, thank you so much for your time, for coming. We appreciate you taking the time to interview with us, and we will be taking everything under advisement, and we're going to be letting you know at a future meeting. But thanks again for your time.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Next, Mr. Chair.
Second and final applicant for the Pine Grove Cemetery is Lynn Shipley from Lynn, Massachusetts.
Welcome, Ms. Shipley. Can you please state your name and address for the record?
Yes, my name is Lynn Shipley, and I live at 9 Close Street here in Lynn, Massachusetts.
Great, thank you. First, can you just tell us a little bit about your background and also why specifically you want to be part of the Pine Grove Cemetery Commission?
First of all, I want to thank Kevin Conway because we're remarkably aligned in our interests and goals relative to the Pine Grove Cemetery. I saw that the commissioner position was open. I am also retired and have more time now to participate in civic activities. I've always been interested and motivated to eventually get involved in some way in the business of the city of Lynn. I moved here and then commuted in and out of Boston for work until I retired. But I also just find the spot incredibly beautiful. The history of it is really interesting to me. I spend quite a bit of time when I'm in Boston and Cambridge at Mount Auburn Cemetery. And I also have wondered in terms of both just promotion and fundraising means what kind of programming might increase the visibility of the cemetery and bring more people there and motivate more people to contribute so that trees can be taken care of and the property actually looks really beautiful. I spend quite a bit of time walking there, and I just feel like it's an incredible gem in the middle of the city that I'd be interested in participating and preserving.
Great, thank you. Do any committee members have any questions for Ms. Shipley? Council President.
thank you, Madam Chair. I know I'm not part of this committee, but I just want to say thank you for applying. I know we have a lot of extended emails, and you have a lot of brilliant ideas and recommendations, and then we encourage you to be interviewed so that you can share that here. So I just want to extend my appreciation for your interest to apply.
It's my pleasure.
Council Avery.
I just want to echo Council President Aling Sung. It takes a lot to stand here at the podium and put your name forward. So on behalf of the city, thank you for being here. Just one question I have is, if you had a crystal ball, what's one big thing that you would love to see improved or worked on in the cemetery?
Programming that brings this incredible multicultural city to one place. I see it happening in with the parks. Obed has done quite a bit of parks work, and I see a lot of it happening in the city. When I'm at the cemetery, I don't see much of it there. And for example, when you're at Mount Auburn, I believe it's the same designer. There's bird watching and all kinds of walks and history programming, and I think that could be critical in my crystal ball to bring that to the cemetery in hopes of making that property as self-sustaining as possible.
Perfect. Thank you.
Great.
Madam Chair, if I may.
Council Mitchell.
I think it's fair that I ask you the same three questions we did to the other participant. How familiar are you with layout? The layout of
With the layout. Well, again, I walk in that area. I don't live quite as close as Kevin does, but I do walk in that area quite a bit, and so I sort of allow myself to just be pulled along. I am familiar with the layout. I'm familiar with the architecture to some extent. I know there's been some work going on there. But I would like to be more familiar with it and to have resources that make it easy for anybody, any visitor, to be quite familiar.
And to put two questions in one, have you been following the remodeling of the chapel? And do you have any experience with fundraising?
I'm following only in that I'm aware that there are several phases of the chapel redevelopment, and so I don't actually know as much as I might know about that. In terms of fundraising, I don't have a lot of fundraising experience. I think that one thing I would bring to the commission after many years of leadership and communications work in public health, that was my career, I feel like one of my stronger assets is the ability to see both the forest and the trees. I would like to see the overall view of the cemetery become more familiar to the citizens of Lynn, and for that to create an environment where it's easier to deal with the trees.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Matul. Any other questions from the committee members? Councilor Avery? Did you have
No, I
anything
was
else?
just
You're
going to
good?
make a motion to take.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So then, I'm sorry, you want to make a motion for what?
No.
Oh, okay. So I would just like to thank you for taking the time to come out today and to be interviewed and for your interest in the commission. And we're going to take everything under advisement, and we're going to be we'll be making decisions soon.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. I'd like to make a motion to make this under advisement. Take it under advisement.
Motion to take this under advisement.
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion passes.
Have it.
All right, and next on our agenda?
The final item is interview for the council reappointment for the Lynn Human Rights Commission, Christian Racinos. I see Mr. Racinos in the audience.
Councilor Avery?
Yeah, just a question for formality purposes. Are applicants informed for reappointments that they should be coming in front of the standing body?
He was notified, I believe.
All right. Considering and after speaking to the current chairman of the Human Rights Commission, I would like to make a motion to table.
Second.
Motion has been made by Councilor Avery and seconded by Councilor Matul. That's not debatable, correct?
Non-debatable.
Great. So that motion has been tabled.
If all in favor.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion has been tabled.
Is there anything else on the agenda?
No further business, Madam Chair.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion has been made to adjourn and seconded. We all in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.
Thanks, T. Licensing Committee for Tuesday, August 4th. Roll call, please.
Chairman Fields.
Present.
Councilor Net, absent. Councilor Avery.
Present.
Councilor Mejia Madre.
Present.
Vice President Hogan.
Present.
Mr. Chairman, we have a quorum.
Excellent.
First item on the agenda is taxi-operated new Lissandro Cabrera, 14 Michigan Avenue.
Mr. Cabrera, present. What's the wish of the committee?
Motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve.
Second.
Second, any discussion or questions? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That license is granted. And Mr. Cabrera, it is ready right now in the clerk's office. There is interpretation available as well from Berta if you need interpretation. Thank you, Berta.
Second taxi-operated new Jesus Calcano, 222 Essex Street.
Okay, you're present. Excellent. What's the wish of the committee?
Motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve.
Second.
Second, any discussion and questions? None, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That license is granted and is ready right now, right downstairs. Thank you.
Third taxi-operated new Jamie Lopez, 70 Perkins
Jamie
Street,
Lopez.
Somerville, Massachusetts.
Present, what's the wish of the committee?
Motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve.
Second.
Second, any discussion or questions? None, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed. Mr. Lopez, that license is ready right now in the clerk's office. Thank you.
Next up, Livery Company's new Oneida Care Services LLC, 63 Timpson Street.
Anybody here representing Oneida Care Services LLC at 63 Timpson Street? Is there anyone present for Oneida Care Services LLC, located at 63 Timpson Street?
It's you, right, Natasha?
I see no one present. What's the wish of the committee?
I'll make a motion to table.
We have a motion to table.
Second.
Second, non-debatable. All in favor to table?
Aye.
Opposed? That new license has been tabled.
Next up, livery operator new Kenya Wilson, 63 Timpson Street, owner.
Kenya Wilson. Is Kenya Wilson present? Seeing no one present, what's the wish of the committee?
Make a motion to table.
We have a motion to table.
Second.
It's been seconded, non-debatable. What's the wish of the committee to table? All in favor to table?
Aye.
I oppose. That license has been tabled.
Next on the agenda, Class 1 auto dealer, auto repair, inflammable renewal transfer from Pride Hyundai of Lynn, Inc. to 777 to 793 Linway, Next Generation Automotive 3 LLC, Harbor Kia of Lynn, General Manager Michael DeLissi.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. My name is Tom Van Gel, and I represent the applicant. And with me is the proposed general manager and 40% owner of the applicant, Michael DeLissi.
Thank you. Councilor Hogan, is your award?
Yes, I received the email today. I just got a question. Is this his first time doing business in Lynn?
Yes.
Yes, it is. All right. No problem. I got no problem with this here, no issue. I understand he's been vetted pretty good for this transfer of a license, and I'd like to welcome him to Ward 6 and welcome him to Lynn as a businessman and say good luck, and I'd like to make a motion to approve.
We have a motion approved by the Vice President.
I'll second it.
Second, any questions or discussions for the to the representatives from 777 or 793?
You should get to know your Ward 6 counselor. He's a great counselor. He's very involved.
I did reach out to him this morning. I would just make one note for the record on the approval, that it will be conditional approval subject to the approval of Kia, which is forthcoming, and the closing. And my practice, I represent a lot of dealers all over Massachusetts, and my practice is to have the license ready so the day of the closing, we can just pick it up. That way it's seamless. None of the customers from Lynn are hurt, none of the employees from Lynn are hurt. There's no disruption. I spoke to Mr. Lamanna about that, but just for the record. So the transfer is not going to be effective until
We can
the
add a
day
friendly
of the
amendment
closing.
into that with that stipulation.
Yep, keep that in the stipulations. And
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'll second the friendly
There
amendment.
was just one other matter, which is
Okay.
the hours. We had the hours in the business. I don't know if you're going to take up the business certificate matter separately, or that just gets issued by your office, Mr. Lamanna.
Just gets issued as a matter of course in our office. There's no approval of the council for business certificate.
I just wanted to note for the record, we had the hours are pretty much the same. There's an hour more for sales and an hour more for service. Pride Kia currently is open the last Sunday of the month, and they weren't sure whether they wanted that or not. We're going to keep that as well, the same hours that Pride Kia has the last Sunday of the month, which I believe is 11 to 5.
That's through you. That's through you.
I just want to double check the.
Who's that through here? Are we going to hear it?
And again, it's only one Sunday a month that they do that, and 11 to 5.
Okay. Thank you.
Sales only. We understand you can't perform service work on Sundays in the city of Lynn.
Yeah, you could follow up with the ward councilor, please. Vice President Hogan, on that.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions, discussion? None, roll call?
Chairman Field.
Yes.
Councilor Net absent. Councilor Avery.
Yes.
Councilor Medjugorje.
Yes.
Vice President Hogan.
yes.
All right, that's approved. Good luck. Good to
Thank
meet
you
guys.
very much, Mr.
Thank
Chair.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Next item on the agenda is a new transient vendor license, Mohammed Arsenian, Flax Pond.
Is Mr. Arslan here? You're here, okay. What type of license is this for?
This is a transient vendor license, my understanding, speaking with my
Sell
staff.
roses?
This would be selling flowers. The gentleman that had done it in prior years was not able to do it this year for some reason, and he'd like to
All right,
assume that area to sell flowers.
okay. Not in the street, right?
Well,
You're not in the street, correct? On the side of the road? Side of the road, right? Yes?
sir,
What's the wish of committee?
do we have a translate? Is it, do we ask him to come to the podium,
Can
or?
you come to the podium for us, sir? Can you come to the podium for questions? Thank you. Okay. Yep. I can just talk loud.
How you doing?
Good. Can you just state your name and address where you live
Mohammed Arslan,
and where you live?
or Revere 63 Lancaster Ave.
Perfect. I would just like to reiterate the question that the chairman asked. Are you selling the flowers in the middle of the street or on the side of the street?
The corner.
On the corner?
On the corner.
So
Yep,
not
I've seen
impeding
him.
any traffic?
Yeah, the other guy is there, he's worked with me, Lord, like a couple of years ago, in the corner.
Okay.
I've seen him a few times.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
just don't be in the street. It's not safe. Please.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second. Any other questions at all? Nope. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? That license has been granted. Be careful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda is extended hours. First up is La Esquina Sandwiches, 164 Franklin Street, looking to be open from 4 p.m. to 3 a.m. with inside dining. This was a matter that was tabled on from June 23rd, 2026.
Thank you. When you come to the podium, if you could state your name and your position with La Esquina.
So, por favor, di su nombre y su posición dentro del restaurante inglés.
Milka Rodríguez y bueno, soy manager de allí.
So her name's Mika Rodriguez, and she's the manager.
Berta, just for interpretation purposes, please.
Okay, I was not listening. Can you repeat?
It's okay, you're all set. Moving forward.
Okay, Ward 5 Councilor Paez, you had a conversation with her?
Yes,
Okay,
so
follow up.
I spoke with Mika and their business. When we had first had this discussion, they were a little confused with language discrepancy on whether or not the business was open and what was actually approved. Attorney Lamana did look up their previous recommendation, and as it is, they aren't allowed to have sit-down services in their operations after 1 o'clock, I believe it is.
Is that correct?
Looking back at watching the council meeting where they originally were originally approved for extended hours, they indicated this would be takeout only.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
So that's exactly what they're planning on continuing to do.
Okay, well, it says inside dining on my extended hours request here on my form here. It says extended hours with inside dining. So
we could take out the inside dining and just move forward with takeout.
okay, and what time will inside dining go to? What you said, 1 a.m.? That's what the original approval was?
Yes.
Okay, because if we change anything, it has to be set down for public hearing. So we'll keep everything as it was approved in the original vote last year, with inside dining until 1 a.m. and takeout only from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m.?
Correct.
That was the conversation you had?
So,
Berta, can you just repeat what we just said? If you have any questions, I can repeat that back.
La licencia va a ser aprobada exactamente como fue aprobada anteriormente el año pasado, donde ustedes van a tener cena, o sea, adentro hasta las 1 de la mañana y luego solamente por takeout de 1 de la mañana a 3 de la mañana. O sea, todo va a permanecer igual que como está. En caso de que quisieran hacer algo diferente, tiene que volver a la audiencia. O sea, que está de acuerdo con que sea igual.
She's in agreement?
To have the same license.
Okay. Same license. We have a motion from the floor.
Make a motion to approve with those same conditions.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. Any discussion? Okay, and if clerk can just correct the inside dining to say till 1.
Inside dining will be, will state on the license inside dining to 1 a.m. and takeout from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m.
Thank you. Okay, we'll do a roll call on that.
Chairman Field.
Yes.
Council Net absent. Council Avery.
Yes.
Council Madry.
Yes.
Vice President Hogan.
Yes.
That is approved. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Second item on extended hours is Subway, 709 Western Avenue. They're looking to be open 24 hours, 7 days a week. This is a new application.
Come to the podium, state your name and your position with Subway at 709 Western Ave.
Hi, my name is Jay. I'm the manager at Subway at 709 Western Avenue. And today I'm here to apply for a 24-hour.
Okay. And do you have a dining room there, or is it takeout only?
It'll be a dining room. I have a dining room, but we're closing the dining at 12. And it'll be a takeout after 12 to 6 in the morning.
So the dining room opens again at 6 a.m.?
Correct.
So 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. the dining room will be open. From 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. the dining room will be closed. Is that takeout or is that Uber? What
We have a
delivery?
Subway. We have a Subway app, which brings the driver in, and we hand the food over at the door.
At the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's raining or snowing, then we let them in, just as a courtesy. But other than that, we just give them the food at the door.
Do we need a public hearing for that or no?
To be honest, I could not find any ordinances that required a public hearing. I know in the past we have done public hearings.
Okay. All right. 709 Western Ave, is that Ward 6?
Mm-hmm.
Council Vice President Hogan?
Yep. Okay, so I did speak to this gentleman already. I do have some things in place that I want to put in place, which I'm never going to hurt a business from trying to make money, but I do, the 12 to 6 a.m. is exactly what I wanted. That's when you can only go in and get pickup. Also, I explained to him that I want a 30, 60, 90-day review on this.
Okay.
So if something happens in 30, 30, 60, 90 days, you have to come back here. We'll just review it. If something goes wrong, if there's something wrong, then we'll revert your license back to the original.
Sure. Something goes wrong in meaning, can you please?
Meaning if there's issues there with, disturbances and
Gotcha.
things like that there, or,
Understood.
you're getting complaints from the neighbors, or just.
Okay.
So that's all we're reviewing. We're just gonna see if everything went well. We'll check the CAD calls and see if there's any calls that came in and stuff like that there.
Okay. They'll be calling me, that's a number on the?
You'll be notified just like you were today.
You'll be notified by the city.
Got it. Okay. All right, so I know.
Council Vice President Hogan, is that in the form of a motion that you want to
Yes,
make?
that's a motion of stipulations.
I'll second it with stipulations.
Okay, second. Any further discussions or questions for the gentleman?
Are you guys affiliated to the one in Revere and Northgate?
I'm part of that. I'm part of managing as well, and they did.
Yeah, I'm an often customer there of the overnight process, and the process seems to.
It's going to be replicated.
I hope it's the same here.
Correct. Yes.
Very safe.
Replicated.
Not let people. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Erie. Okay.
Council Field,
Yes.
would you like a sub at 4 in the morning?
What's that?
Would you like a sub at 4 in the morning?
I might, yeah.
I definitely do when I'm driving around checking on streets during snowstorms.
Yeah?
Actually, we get a lot of customer asking because the airport is the /1 customer, but I think Revere gets a whole lot of airport customers. So hopefully that business comes to us too.
Don't forget about funeral directors. We're 24/7.
All right, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Field.
Yes.
Councilor Net absent. Councilor Avery.
Absolutely, yes.
Councilor Medjugorje.
Yes.
Council Vice President Hogan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck. Keep in touch with the ward councilor. Remember the 30, 60, 90. You'll be here for the next 3 months.
Sorry.
You're going to be here for, in 30
They'll
days, 60
send you a
days. 90
notice.
days. They'll let you
Send
know.
you as a notice.
This is my first time, okay? So sorry.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
The remaining items are on the agenda are renewals. Would you like to take them as a whole with the exception of Garcia Welding, 43 Alley Street, which the law department has requested?
Take them as a whole.
Take them as
Take my whole as an exception of.
Okay, we'll separate 43 and go over 43 Alley Street first then. Is anyone here representing Garcia Welding at 43 Alley Street? Anyone here representing Garcia Welding at 43 Alley Street? Councilor Hogan, this is your ward. Council Vice President.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to table
We
this.
have a motion to table Garcia.
Seconded.
Second, non-debatable.
Jordan.
All in favor of the table? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That license for renewal has been tabled, and thank you, Attorney Cronin, for your insight on that. We'll
Absolutely.
take the rest as a whole, as Attorney Lamanna mentioned. Anyone agree to take that as a whole from the floor?
Yeah, so it's taken as seconded.
Seconded, okay. Any questions or concerns? None. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? All of those are granted. And we have a couple of canning dates, huh?
Yes, so the Lynn English Bulldogs, adults only, August 6th, 7th, and 8th. Lynn Classical Football Cheering, adults only, August 22nd, 23rd. Lynn Tech Swimming, adults only, November 6th, 7th, and 8th, all of 2026.
Make a motion to take it as a whole and approve.
Approval for all three. We have a second?
Second.
Second. Any discussion, questions, concerns? Jeffrey, you have a question? It's not a public hearing, I'm sorry. It's not a public hearing. It's just for the councilors to ask questions. Thank you, though. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Those are all granted. And just a reminder for those canning, just please be safe. We're approving, the mayor's office approves the canning dates to keep the schedule. This body is responsible for approving in the street canning. So we do take this seriously, so please just be careful. And it is adults only, as a reminder. Thank you. So wish the committee.
Motion adjourned.
Motion adjourned, second. All in favor? Aye. Aye. Sure. Thank you.
Historical Commission.
Welcome to the Ways and Means Committee meeting. Mr. Clerk, could you please roll call?
Chairman Net.
Present.
Council President Allenside.
Present.
Council Field.
Present.
Council Avery.
Present.
Council Matul.
Present.
Could you please read transfers?
$450,000 from workers' comp payroll to workers' comp statutory fund under Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 40, Section 13A.
Motion approved.
Seconded.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenside.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
$75,000 from the unemployment expense to statutory unemployment benefits funds under Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 40, Section 5E.
Motion approved.
Seconded.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenside.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Councilor Matul.
Yes.
$208,960 from the Lynn Fire Department expenses to fund the statutory public safety injured on duty expense fund under Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 41, Section 111F.
Motion approved.
Seconded.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenside.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
$96,500 from the Lynn Police Department expense to the statutory public safety injured on duty expense fund under Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 41, Section 111F.
Motion approved.
Seconded.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenside.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
$10,899.53 from the capital project unit expense to fund a prior year bill.
Motion approved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenside.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
$4,350 from the Harbor Master expense to fund Harbor Master prior year bill.
Motion approved.
Seconded.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council Allenside.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
$1,141.12 from the Lynn Fire Department expense on the Lynn Fire Department prior year bill.
Motion approved.
Seconded.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenside.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
$407.04 from the assessor's expense to fund an assessor's prior year bill.
Motion approved.
Seconded.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenside.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
Certified, please.
$6,894,617 to the capital projects units by Eversource and National Grid to sponsor for Mass Save to fund the Transforming Energy in School initiative installing heat pumps at Lynn LTVI, Lynn Technical Institute.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenside.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
$2,080,526 to the capital project unit by the Department of Energy Research to fund the Transforming Energy in Schools initiative installing heat pumps at Lynn Vocational Technical Institute.
Motion approved.
Seconded.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenside.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
$2,051,861.17 to DPW by MassDOT to fund the FY27 Chapter 90 funding.
Motion approved.
Seconded.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenside.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Councilor Matul.
Yes.
$299,178 to the Lynn Fire Department by the Executive Office of Public Safety and Security to fund the FY27 State 911 Support and Incentive Grant.
Motion approved.
Seconded.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenside.
Yes.
Councilor Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Councilor Matul.
Yes.
$25,835 to the Lynn Fire Department by the Executive Office of Public Safety and Security to fund the FY27 State 911 Emergency Medical Dispatch Grant.
Motion approved.
Seconded.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenside.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
$15,460.87 to the Lynn Fire Department by the Executive Office of Public Safety and Security to fund the FY27 State 911 training.
Motion approved.
Seconded.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenside.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
$550,000 to the City of Lynn Planning Department by the U.S. Forestry Services for the Urban Forestry Service for the Urban Forest Fellowship Supporting Healthy Trees Canopy Grant.
Motion approved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenside.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
$300,000 to the Lynn Health Department by Harvard College through the Bloomberg Harvard City Leadership Initiative to fund the Harvard Fellow for driving data-backed collaborative strategies to tackle the surge in youth violence.
Motion approved.
Seconded.
Roll call, please.
Council,
Yes.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenson.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
$160,806.78 to the City of Lynn Health Department by Mass Dot for the FY27 Complete Streets Construction Grant Project.
Motion approved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenson.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Councilor Matul.
Yes.
$35,640 to Lynn Fire Department by the Massachusetts Emergency Management Agency for the FY25 Emergency Management Program Grant.
Motion approved.
Seconded.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenson.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Councilor Matul.
Yes.
$25,000 to Lynn Health Department by the Department of Elder Affairs for the FY27 Field Demonstration Project for the Lynn Council on Aging for the Transportation Project Area.
Motion approved.
Seconded.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenson.
Yes.
Councilor Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Councilor Matul.
Yes.
Any other business?
There's no other business, but I don't know if there's emergencies needed,
Okay, no,
particularly on
we-
the bills of prior year. Just the prior year or all of them?
On all.
All of them, because a lot of them are just routine, and there's so many, we won't get them set up right away.
Motion approved for emergency on all.
Roll call all for emergency, please.
Did we do the 114,900?
Is that the last one?
The last, okay.
114,909.
114,900 for the secondary elementary, Department of Elementary and Secondary.
Next to the last one?
Yes, the last one.
We did.
Well, $114,909 to the City of Lynn School Department for the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education for the FY27 CPI Cohort 3 Summer FC 719 program.
Motion approved.
Seconded.
Roll call that one.
Chairman Net.
Yes.
Council President Allenson.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
Motion for emergency on all.
Seconded.
Roll call for
Chairman Net.
emergency. Yes.
Council President Allenson.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Avery.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
Any,
Emergencies all passed.
yes, Councillor.
Yeah, I just want to commend, not a lot of folks get to see these packets, but I want to commend the men and women of each and every all our departments who are out there getting grants and getting this into our streets and helping the city department. So big credit to all involved. This is not an easy process, so keep up the great work. Thanks.
I also, Mr. Chairman, I also would like to echo Councillor Avery. Last night, I spent a whole hour just reading each page individually, just trying to find some mistake. That was my goal last night. It was just flawless, and so I congratulate.
Yeah,
that's good. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I just want to also echo, looking at this, we have the privilege of looking through these, and this is a lot thicker than it usually is, and the majority of it is grants, as Councilor Avery mentioned, so that's how the city runs, and that's how we get to make those improvements, whether it's sidewalks that we voted on today for money to put towards sidewalks and towards our schools that are, that are in desperate need, and so many other ones, public safety, certainly, and if anyone's listening at home, you heard all of those read, you'll hear them read again by Attorney Lamanna during the full council meeting, but there's a lot that we went
Yes,
over
it is thick.
for great money, so.
Yeah, thank you, Councillor. Thank you for
President, I also want
supporting
to echo
for.
what my colleagues say.
Yeah.
We say Lynn is a great city, and a lot of people say that we're not doing anything, but this package show that there's so much behind the scenes
Absolutely,
that we're doing to improve the city, and I want to echo what Councilor Avery said. Thank you for everybody involved.
Yeah, thank you for have confidence on all of us. Thank you, appreciate that. So, any
Seconded.
the meeting adjourned. Thank you.
You started it. Right, 6 o'clock. Good evening. Today's date is August 4, 2026, our 14th regular meeting for this year, and the only one for the month of August. We're gathered here tonight for the purpose of conducting any and all business for the city of Lynn. This meeting has been recorded live on Lynn Community Television. Roll call, please, Mr. Clerk.
Councilor Avery.
Present.
Councilor Field.
Present.
Vice President Hogan.
Present.
Councilor LaPierre.
Present.
Councilor Matul.
Present.
Councilor McLean, absent. Councilor Meany.
Present.
Councilor Medjugorje.
Present.
Councilor Net.
Present.
Councilor Paez.
Present.
Council President Allensong.
Present.
We have a quorum, Mr. President.
Thank you. I now request that everyone, if you are able, to please rise for a moment of silence and pledge of allegiance. I would like to dedicate this meeting to 3 amazing women in the lives of 3 Lynn City Councilors. The first one to Councilor Nicole McLean's mom, Larnell Lane. Next is to Councilor Obed Matul's grandmother, Demicia Lucia Maldonado. And to my grandmother, Lydia Suya Quizon. May they all rest in peace. Any other prayers from the councilors? Councilor Field.
Mr. President, I have some families to remember. The Solomini family, the family of Brian King, the Santana family, the family of Tony Lena, the O'Sullivan family, the DeTore family, and the Calnan family.
Council President, I have 2 names, Brandy Bradley, and my longtime lunch aide here in the great city of Lynn, Josephine Killiff.
Thank you, Councilor Avery. Any other special prayers from the councilors? Thank you. Pledge of allegiance. To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Accept minutes of our July 7, 2026, and revised minutes from April 14. Motion made by Councilor Field, second by Councilor Avery. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Do we have any communications, Attorney Lamanna?
2 communications, Mr. President. Communication from His Honor the Mayor. Dear councilors, I'm hereby reappointing Robin Grace, 16 Prescott Road, Lynn, Massachusetts, to serve on the Lynn Water and Sewer Commission. Ms. Grace's term is effective immediately and will expire on June 30th, 2029. Sincerely, Jared C. Nicholson, Mayor.
Is there any motion for approval?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Councilor Field, second by Councilor Matul. Discussion? Roll call. Name vote, please.
Councilor Avery.
Robin Grace.
Council Field.
Robin Grace.
Council Vice President Hogan.
Robin Grace.
Council LaPierre.
Robin Grace.
Council Matul.
Robin Grace.
Council McLean, absent. Council Meany.
Present.
Council Medjugorje.
Robin Grace.
Council Net.
Robin Grace.
Council Paez.
Robin Grace.
Council President Allensong.
Robin Grace.
Second communication, dear Mr. Clerk, due to the vacancy in the clerk of the Park Commission, I'm hereby appointing Allison Perry for the clerk of this Park Commission effective immediately. Sincerely, Jared C. Nicholson, Mayor.
Motion approved.
Second is a motion to enter into the file, second by Councilor Field. Thank you. All those in favor? All those in favor?
Aye.
Public hearing, Attorney Lamanna.
First public hearing, petition of Singh Realty Group LLC to construct a multifamily use in a neighborhood business B1 zone parcel of land at 30 to 32B Western Avenue. This is Councilor Matul's ward.
Is there anybody who wishes to speak in favor? Name matters for the record, please.
Good evening, Mr. President and members of the Council. For the record, Attorney A.J. Capano on behalf of Singh Realty Group LLC concerning the application at 30 to 32B Western Ave. After hearing concerns raised by the neighbors, discussing the matter with members of the City Council, and further review with the proposal with my client, we have decided not to proceed with the current 6-unit design. We respectfully request that the current application be withdrawn without prejudice so that the applicant can evaluate a different path forward for the property. My client has taken steps to improve the current condition of the site. Just yesterday, his property management team cleaned the property, addressed the landscaping, and significantly improved its overall upkeep and appearance. The property looks considerably better today. But that existing condition in that property isn't a permanent solution. The site will ultimately need to be responsibly redeveloped, and once we have a new concept that is ready to discuss, we intend to communicate with the city and the neighbors to approach the process in a good faith and constructive manner. But for tonight, we respectfully request that the application be withdrawn without prejudice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What is the wish of the council? Councilor Matul, since there's a withdrawal.
Thank you, Mr. President. I want to start by thanking Attorney Capano for showing up here today and for listening to the residents. We met with Attorney Capano a year and a half ago, and then we met with my constituents 2 weeks ago. And at this point, I will listen and represent my constituents. So I will make a motion order that the City of Lynn City Council hereby approves the request of Sing Realty Group, LLC, to withdraw its application for a special permit concerning the property located at 3032B Western Avenue. Said withdrawal shall be without prejudice pursuant to MGL C40A16. Motion.
There's a motion.
Seconded.
Second by Councilor Avery. Discussion? Roll call.
Councilor Avery.
Yes.
Councilor Field.
Yes.
Council Vice President Hogan.
Yes.
Councilor LaPierre.
Yes.
Councilor Matul.
Yes.
Councilor McLean absent. Councilor Meany.
Yes.
Councilor Medjugorje.
Yes.
Councilor Net.
Yes.
Councilor Pires.
Yes.
Council President Ellenson.
Yes.
Thank you.
Motion approved to withdraw. Second petition requested by the Department of Community Development and the Lynn Housing Authority and Neighborhood Development on the City of Lynn's one-year action plan for FY27, including the use of Department of Housing and Urban Development appropriations of the Community Development Block Grant, Home Improvement Investment Partnership Grant, and the Emergency Solutions Grant.
Sir, anybody here wish to speak in favor? Name, address for the record, please.
Hi, Shirley Kelly, Community Development, also Glenwood Road. The action plan is a requirement of the federal entitlement funding that comes into the city, the Community Development Block Grant Fund, the Emergency Solutions Grant Fund, and the Home Investment Partnership Fund. The action plan identifies the projects and activities, allocations of that funding for fiscal year 27. I'm happy to answer any questions that the council or anyone might have.
Okay, we'll just finish the public hearing and don't go far away. Okay. Anybody here wish to speak in favor? In favor? In favor, seeing none, the part of the public hearing is closed. Anybody here wish to speak in opposition? Opposition? Opposition. Seeing none, the part of the hearing is closed. Discussion.
Make a motion to approve.
It's approved. Second by Councilor Nets. Discussion? Questions? Is there any questions? Can you please? So, our citizen advisory boards, where we have representation, are part of the formulation of
Yes,
this.
so this is the second hearing. So we have two public hearings. The part of this process is, I'm sure you folks remember the consolidated plan that we did last year. That's the 5-year strategic plan. And then the action plan, every year we kind of prescribe how we're going to see all of those strategic goals through, and specifically how we're going to fund, how we're going to use the funding that we have. So the first hearing we had was on March 10th, and that the Citizens Advisory Board heard from applicants and members of the community on different needs, and they made funding recommendations. The mayor considers them, and then that's how we develop the action plan.
Any questions from the councilors? Councilor Baez.
Moving forward, would it also be possible to update the council on what these discussions have been, just so that we're aware of what's happening within that process? I think, speaking to some other members on the council, when we first got the notes, we were just like, oh, okay, like, where are these funding amounts coming from? And obviously there's a really detailed description of it, but sometimes when you don't have documents together and like they're all in far dates apart, it's hard to consolidate it with everything else that's going on. So just being more updated on how this process is going, just because it does impact a lot of our constituents. So we just want to make sure that it aligns with what we're seeing on the ground as well.
I think if I can suggest, I know I sent the action plan to Terry for distribution, but it's a big document. And so yesterday I sent just a budget worksheet. So it's quicker for you to look and say what's being funded and what is that. And you can call and ask what the projects are or go back to plan. But if it's helpful, when we do advertise when the applications are out and the first hearing is going to happen, if it'd be helpful to communicate that to the council as well, then you're aware of when the applications are available, our office can certainly do that. Would that be helpful?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And also in the summary sheet too, to also include what those allocation amounts are for as like a quick review. I know it's in the plan as well, and it has like the description, so maybe just adding that as a second, like another separate column, so we know, like, you know, if summer youth employment is going to 75K, I know what that 75K is funding specifically, because when I see all the numbers together, I'm like, okay, I definitely know a lot of these organizations. I know they do great work, but what exactly are we funding them to do, and what is this leading towards? And I think the bigger plan definitely explains that, but just having a better high-level view of it.
Yep, I mean, some of them are pretty self-explanatory. Westland Little League is most likely it's going to be for baseballs and uniforms, things like that, but maybe
No,
trying to think of an example of who might be less self-explanatory.
Correct.
Just add a column for next go-around.
we just want to thank you. That presentation, that document is impressive. It's very detailed, and we totally understand. But I understand what Councilor Pius was saying, like the application should be more robust and more open to the public. Is there a way for the community to apply for grants?
Oh, absolutely.
Or how are you promoting it to the community? Because there's a lot of nonprofits in Lynn, and why it's only specific groups that are there. So I'm just, we're just curious.
Yes, so let me just tell you a little bit about the process. So when the application comes out once a year, we advertise that in the item, and then we also kind of send it out to all the nonprofit groups that we have in our sphere. Everyone knows Allison Perry.
Yeah.
And so a lot of you folks will say, share this. So her email blast, she'll send that out to all the nonprofits that are in our, that are in our universe that we know of, and we share that information to let them know. We put it on our website. I'd have to look back and see if the mayor's office maybe did some communication, but I think if we include the council.
Please do.
So when January comes around, we can say, council, please just be aware that the application is available. It's on our website. And that if you have nonprofit groups that you want to share that with, then we can add those groups to our mailing list too, if that's helpful.
Thank you. Councilor Lapierre.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just a gentle reminder, because I am someone who actually was on the Community Development Citizens Advisory Board, and we all have representatives to that board. So it is incumbent upon us to have communication with our reps. Like mine is Richard Willis. He's been a longtime person on this board for decades, predates me. And but conversations like that are very helpful to make sure you can look at who's applying for what, and you could see the actual request for proposal. And that's a lot of paperwork, but you can at least get a sense from your rep by having conversation with them as to what the intent of the block grant is going towards. So I think that will alleviate some of the process as it goes to public hearing next winter. And I just wanted to put that out so that all the councilors know they do have a representative that they appoint in their name to serve on that committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Lapierre. Councilor Avery.
Just want to say thank you for all your hard work. I had an opportunity to attend that meeting.
You were, yeah. I was just gonna, I'm trying to, I'm like,
I sat there with you for hours as nonprofits went up, and it was it was my first go around as a new councilor, so I found it very important to be there to understand the process. And those nonprofits, I think we left there probably close to midnight that night.
It's usually a late night.
Yeah.
No, this one wasn't too bad.
It was pretty late, yeah.
When we leave, it's like,
But
this wasn't too bad.
keep up the great work. I know, my rep's there, Audrey Jimenez, who has a background in nonprofit and et cetera, and she always keeps me updated. So, but keep up the great work, and it was a really pretty interesting to see it all happen in that room. So keep up the great work. Thank you.
And I think I would want to add to Councilor Lapierre, your advisory board members are also really, they're community members or advocates. They're aware of the community development needs in their particular ward or across the city, but they are also kind of sharing the application as well. So the application, I will say, is sometimes intimidating to a lot of groups too, and so we offer a lot of technical assistance. So if you have a group that has maybe come forward, Councilor Paez, to say, I didn't know about it or it was a little overwhelming, just please encourage them to talk to us, because we'll get them. We get a lot of groups over the finish line. We do a lot of technical assistance, so we're happy to help.
Great. Thank you.
I do have a secondary question, not necessarily around this, and there might be a document around it, but I do know that it is, this funding sources from fiscal year 25 to 29. How are we evaluating the impact of that?
So this particular action plan is for fiscal 27.
Yes.
So
or the strategic plan, I think.
The strategic plan, yeah, it's a 5-year plan. How are we evaluating the
so
performance?
for the funding, yes, exactly.
Oh, okay. So HUD requires a CAPER report at the end of each year to see that you're, that if you said you're going to serve 10,000 folks, were 10,000 folks in fact served, and then providing an explanation to them. So we're like performance monitoring in our office, and then also we do some limited monitoring, like almost like a audit of sorts, just to make sure, okay, like if Westland Little League says, hey, we're going to be doing instructional baseball, it's, we're going to make sure that perhaps that's still happening. Like if we were aware that it wasn't, then we would say we can't, fund that activity. So there's monitoring and controls in place to make sure that what folks say they're doing they are doing.
Awesome. Any other questions, clarifications? What's the wish of the council?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Matul, second by Councillor Field. Roll call.
Councilor Avery.
Yes.
Councilor Field.
Yes.
Councilor Vice President Hogan.
Yes.
Councilor LaPierre.
Yes.
Councilor Matul.
Yes.
Councilor McLean absent. Councilor Meany.
Yes.
Councilor Medjugorje.
Yes.
Councilor Net.
Yes.
Councilor Paez.
Yes.
Council President Allen said.
Yes, with a vote of 10-0, the petition carries. Thank you so much.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Any other public hearing?
No other public hearings?
Do we have public hearing to be set down, Mr. Clerk?
Yes, we do. Would you like to take them as a whole?
Can you please read them as a whole?
Public hearing on this honor the mayor's amended administrative code for the city of Lynn. Number 2, petition of National Grid to install one JO pole on Cooper Street beginning at a point approximately 78 feet north of the center line at the intersection of Cooper Street and Western Ave. National Grid to install pole number 284 with 35-4, an anchor located approximately 43 feet northeast of P2 Cooper Street in Ward 6. Number 3, petition of National Grid to install one JO pole on Western Avenue beginning at a point approximately 368 feet west of the center line of the intersection of Western and Cooper Street. National Grid to install pole number 108-84 located approximately 52 feet from southeast from P108 Western Avenue. Number 4, petition of National Grid to install one JO pole on Dearborn Avenue beginning at the point approximately 178 feet west of the center line of the intersection of Radden Street and Dearborn Avenue. National Grid to install one pole, number 14-84, with 35-4, an anchor located approximately 41 feet south from P14 Dearborn Street. Number 5, petition National Grid to install one JO pole on Reed Street beginning at a point approximately 45 feet south of the center line of the intersection of Reed Street and Dearborn Avenue. National Grid to install pole number 12-84 with 35/4, an anchor located approximately 41 feet west of P12 Reed Street, Lynn. Finally, petition National Grid to install underground facilities on Wheeler Street beginning at a point 60 feet of the southerly of the center line of Wheeler Street, Neptune Boulevard, and continuing approximately 15 feet in the westerly direction. National Grid to install 50 feet of 4 to 4-inch PVC conduit from existing manhole F12/M10 on the property line at 20 Wheeler Street.
All right.
Motion to set them down.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Councilor Avery.
I know we motioned to take it as a whole, but I want to just make a comment on the first one, Mayor's Amendment Administrative Code. I would like to thank my colleague Natasha Medjugorje and myself, and thank the council for allowing us to be the liaisons on this. We're still working through the process. We're going to still continue to go through the process. We've been meeting with the mayor. He's been, and his office and team have been very great, and it's good to see the collaboration happening. So I'm honored to sit this down and continue to work to hopefully get a favorable administrative code passed in the coming weeks.
I want to say this, Councilor Avery and Councilor Medjugorje. Vice President Hogan and I were talking today, and we're just amazed by both of you for representing us. I know you spend a lot of your time even coming here back and forth just to finish the administration code while we're both watching TV or having dinner with families, but you're working day in, day night just to finish this. So we'd like to say thank you. I know it's not done, but you know, we wish you the best, and we're just here to cheer you on.
We're getting there. I'm confident.
Thank you. All right. What's the wish of the...
Motion to set them down.
Set it down. A second?
Second.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Committee report. Councilor Meany, do you need me? Or?
No,
all right.
it's moved at this point. Thank you.
Councilor Meany has been needy for a while now. So, committee reports, utilities. Councilor Matul.
We had a unanimous vote, Mr. President. I'll make a motion to accept.
Motion made. Second?
Second.
Second by Councilor LaPierre. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Council Appointments Subcommittee. Councilor Medjugorje.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Council Appointment Subcommittee met, and we interviewed 2 candidates for the Pine Grove Cemetery Commission. There was a unanimous vote to take that appointment under advisement, and I would like to make a motion to approve.
Okay, there's a motion. All those in-
Seconded.
Second by Councillor Avery. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
Present.
Present by Councillor Field. Can you note that, Mr.
And
Clerk?
there's a table, right?
And there's a table with Lynn Human Rights that, yeah, she mentioned it. Licensing Committee, Councillor Field.
Thank you, Mr. President. We have a unanimous vote by our committee. I make a motion to approve them.
Seconded.
Second by Councillor Avery. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Ways and Means, Councillor Net.
Yes, Mr. President, all unanimous vote of committee, I make a motion to approve.
There's a motion, second by Councillor Matul. Would the clerk read the transfers, please?
Like me to take them as a whole.
Take them as a whole.
Transfers $450,000 from the Workman's Comp payroll to Workers' Comp statutory fund under Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 40, Section 13A. $75,000 from unemployment expenses to statutory unemployment benefits fund under Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 40, Section 5E. $208,960 from the Lynn Fire Department expense to fund the statutory public safety injured on duty expense fund under Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 41, Section 111F. $96,500 from the Lynn Police Department expense to the statutory public safety injured on duty expense fund under Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 41, Section 111F. $10,899.53 from capital project unit expense to fund a prior year bill. $4,350 from the Harbor Master expense to fund a Harbor Master prior year bill. $1,141.12 from the Lynn Fire Department expense to fund the Lynn Fire Department prior year bill. $407.04 from the assessor's expense to fund the assessor's prior year bill. $6,894,617 to the capital projects unit by Eversource and National Grid as sponsors for Mass Save to fund the Transforming Energy in Schools initiative installing heat pumps at the Lynn Tech Vocational Institute. $2,008,526 to the capital projects unit by the Department of Energy Resource to fund the Transforming Energy in Schools initiative installing heat pumps at the Lynn Vocational Technical Institute. $2,051,861.17 to the DPW Mass DOT to fund the FY27 Chapter 90 funding. $299,178 to the Lynn Fire Department by the Executive Office of Public Safety and Security to fund the FY27 State 911 Support Incentive Grant. $25,835 to the Lynn Fire Department by the Executive Office of Public Safety and Security to fund the FY27 State 911 Emergency Medical Dispatch Grant. $15,460.87 to the Lynn Fire Department by the Executive Office of Public Safety and Security to fund the FY27 State 911 Training. $550,000 to the City of Lynn Planning Department by the U.S. Forestry Service for the Urban Forestry Services for the Urban Forest Fellowship Supporting Healthy Tree Canopy Grant. $300,000 to the Lynn Health Department by Harvard College through the Bloomberg Harvard City Leadership Initiative to fund the Harvard Fellow for driving data-backed collaborative strategies to tackle a surge in youth violence. $160,806.78 to the Lynn Health Department by Mass DOT for the FY27 Complete Street Construction Grant Project. $35,640 to the Lynn Fire Department by the Massachusetts Energy Management Agency for the FY25 Emergency Management Grant Program Grant. $25,000 to Lynn Health Department by the Department of Elder Services for the FY27 Field Demonstration Project for the Lynn Council on Aging for the Transportation Project Area. $114,909 to the Lynn School Department for the FY27 CCPI Cohort 3 Summer FC 719 program.
All right, we have a motion to approve and second. Any discussion? Councillor Field.
Thank you, Mr. President. As Councillor Avery pointed out during our subcommittee meeting, this packet contains everything that Attorney Lamanna just read, and it's what Councillor Avery had mentioned and we all echoed. There's a lot involved in this. It's been a lot of reading for the weekend, but a lot of this, and most of it, I think, if not all, is such good work on the department heads and their staffs when there are cuts from the federal government and major challenges of investing into our community at the state level. That money's come back to our community in the form of grants, and that was about 80% of what we voted on this night. So kudos to everybody that's working hard to still bring that money into the city. It's desperately needed, whether it's roads through Chapter 90 and sidewalks and school repairs through Mass Save. We're not talking about tens of thousands of dollars. We're voting on millions and millions in this document, right? These documents right here that we're voting on through Ways and Means, and it's a reflection of how hard our these city workers are working just to bring in additional money when budgets are tight. This is what keeps us afloat. So good to all of them.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Councilor Field. Any discussion? Roll call.
Councilor Avery.
Present. I'm sorry. Yeah, yes.
Councilor Field.
It's hard when you start.
Yes.
Council Vice President Hogan.
Yes.
Council LaPierre.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
Council McLean absent. Council Meany.
Yes.
Council Mejimadre.
Yes.
Council Net.
Yes.
Council Paez.
Yes.
Council President Ellensung.
Yes. I know the feeling, Councilor Avery. I used to start voting.
I don't hear too many compliments from Mr.
I know.
Phil,
I know.
so,
You always need to be
I
prepared.
want to be present for it.
Councilor Net, is there any emergency?
Yes, we vote for emergency for all that. Thank you, and
Second.
make motion to approve.
Second by Councilor Field. Roll call.
Councilor Avery.
Yes.
Councilor Field.
Yes.
Council Vice President Hogan.
Yes.
Council LaPierre.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
Council McLean absent. Council Meany. Yes. Council Mejimadre.
Yes. Yes.
Councilor Net.
Yes.
Council Paez.
Yes.
Council President Ellensung.
Yes, we're almost there, Councilor Avery. Hang in there. Do we have any other business, Councilor Net?
None.
None? All right. New business. Attorney Lamana.
We have 3 items on a new business, 3 separate orders, a discussion of a memorandum of agreement with Massachusetts Department of Transportation regarding all-way stop control program. First, council order that the Lynn City Council hereby authorizes honor the mayor to sign a memorandum of agreement on behalf of the City of Lynn with the Massachusetts Department of Transportation. Pursuant to the MOA, MassDOT shall provide the City of Lynn with upgraded traffic signage and equipment to be installed at the intersection of Chatham Street and Mariana Street is provided in the MOA. Further, order that the mayor is authorized to execute any and all contracts, agreements, and amendments necessary to carry out the terms, purposes, and conditions of this memorandum of agreement.
I would like to invite our city planner, Aaron, to give us more details in regards to this.
Thank you, Council President. Aaron Klassen, the City Principal Planner, for the record. This is a transportation funding program through MassDOT that we participated in. Essentially, what the state does is provide technical assistance to communities to assess key intersections that would be good candidates for all-way stop locations. For quick reference, all-way stop is a stop sign in every approach to that intersection, not surprisingly. All-way stops generally are intended to be an interim measure. Generally speaking, if you have an all-way stop situation, that means it's also warranted to have a traffic signal. So it goes through a fairly technical analysis. We presented 3 different locations for their consideration. Chatham and Mariana, which we know is a location that suffers from many crashes, particularly the last couple of years. Eastern Ave and Superior, and then Ford and Maple. MassDOT conducted a thorough analysis. I believe that information was included in the packet. All 3 locations were deemed that they warranted all-way stop control. And so essentially what we're agreeing to in the MOA is to accept equipment, signage, advanced signage, roadway markings that the city will install per the plans that were attached to that within 90 days of receipt of those. And so as soon as this MOA is signed, MassDOT will sign them and ship the equipment and we can install them. Worked closely with Mike Donovan, or Commissioner Donovan, DPW, to identify and assess those locations, and he has confirmed that his team can make those installations consistent with the MOA. So this is just a great opportunity to provide really simple safety measures in some key locations in the city.
Aaron, on a personal note, I am very excited with this, as 2 of the locations in my ward. I also would like to take this opportunity to apologize to you, because for years we've been bugging you, calling you, emailing you nonstop to do something. I know we've been in these areas many times. I cannot count the number of times we've been in these areas with Councilor Matul, and I'm really, really glad that it's moving now and we're doing this. I could speak more, but it just reminded me of all the times that we've been in this call and this emails, and it's really moving. So thank you so much for your hard work.
Yep. No need to apologize. That intersection, particularly
because some of it are really harsh, and you know that, especially during winter storm and there's accidents happening. First thing you know is a call from Coco. So thank you, and yeah, thank you. Any other discussion?
Mr. President,
Councilor Matul.
I also want to commend Aaron and his team one of the first things that I did when I got elected into office was to call him, that I wanted to meet and talk to him about this. This intersection is Ward 3 and Ward 2, and it's been something that was worked with the city by Councilor Sear, by Councilor Starbird, and by you and myself. So I know we had some money coming in and the federal government took it all, but now we're back on track. So thank you for that, and I know you've been working hard on this.
Thank you.
All right. Any discussion? Okay. Is there? Are we voting on this?
Each separate votes on each of the three orders.
Right. So we have to vote individually?
Correct.
Okay. So for the first intersection, Attorney Lamar, can you please read that again?
Read it again.
I'm so sorry.
Nope. Order the Lynn City Council hereby authorizes the honor of the mayor to sign a memorandum of agreement on behalf of the City of Lynn with the Massachusetts Department of Transportation. Pursuant to the MOA, MassDOT shall provide the City of Lynn with upgraded traffic signage and equipment to be installed at the intersection of Chatham Street and Mariana Street as provided in the MOA.
Yes, we'll stop there. We're voting individually, correct?
No, I'm going to read the whole order. There's two other intersections to follow after that.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Further order that the mayor is authorized to execute any and all contracts, agreements, and amendments necessary to carry out the terms, purposes, and conditions of the memorandum of agreement.
So we're voting on Chatham and Mariana.
Chatham and Mariana is first.
There's a motion by Councilor Field. Any second?
Second.
Councilor Matul, roll call.
Councilor Avery.
Yes.
Councilor Field.
Yes.
Council Vice President Hogan.
Yes.
Council Lapierre.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
Council McLean absent. Council Meany.
Yes.
Council Major Madre.
Yes.
Council Net.
Yes.
Council Paez.
Yes.
Council President Allensack.
Yes. Okay, second
Order. Order that the Lynn City Council hereby authorizes the honor of the mayor to sign a memorandum of agreement on behalf of the City of Lynn with the Massachusetts Department of Transportation. Pursuant to the MOA, MassDOT shall provide the City of Lynn with upgraded traffic signage and equipment to be installed at the intersections of Eastern Avenue and Superior Street as provided in the MOA. Further, order that the mayor is authorized to execute any and all contracts, agreements, and amendments necessary to carry out the terms, purposes, and conditions of the memorandum of agreement.
Any motion?
Motion approved.
Second. Second by Councilor Hogan, roll call.
Councilor Avery.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Vice President Hogan.
Yes.
Council Lapierre.
Yes.
Council Matul.
Yes.
Council McLean absent. Council Meany.
Yes.
Council Major Madre.
Yes.
Council Net.
Yes.
Council Paez.
Yes.
Council President Allensack.
Yes, thanks, everyone. It's all to Ward 3. Go ahead, the third one. Sorry.
Third one, order that the Lynn City Council hereby authorizes the honor of the mayor to sign a memorandum of agreement on behalf of the City of Lynn with the Massachusetts Department of Transportation. Pursuant to the MOA, MassDOT shall provide the City of Lynn with upgraded traffic signage and equipment to be installed at the intersection of Ford Street and Maple Street as provided in the MOA. Further, order that the mayor is authorized to execute any and all contracts, agreements, and amendments necessary to carry out the terms, purposes, and conditions of the memorandum of agreement.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Councilor Avery, second by Councilor Lapierre. Roll call.
Made by-
Councilor Avery.
Yes.
Council Field.
Yes.
Council Vice President Hogan.
Yes.
Council Lapierre.
Yes.
Council McTool.
Yes.
Council McLean absent. Council Meany.
Yes.
Council Major Madre.
Yes.
Council Net.
Yes.
Council Paez.
Yes.
Council President Allensack.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you, everyone. What is the second new business, Attorney Lamanna?
It's the second and final new business that I'm aware of, presentation by the Lynn Council on Aging.
All right. I would like to request our Public Health Director, Lisa Tobin.
Still under new business.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for the nonstop email just to prepare for this presentation.
Good evening, everybody. Councilor Chakoudas, retired Councilor Chakoudas, who is still the Council on Aging Chair, wasn't able to be here, so I'm here today to give you a brief presentation on the Council on Aging. You may know that the state sends money to 350 Council on Agings across the state of Massachusetts. It's a formula that has been approved by the legislature, and it's $16 per person age 60 and older. So in Lynn, that is based on the 2020 census, and this year's amount will be $312,704. The city will receive that money in about 5 installments. In addition to the money that the city receives from the state, the city does put with general funds toward the Council on Aging about $255,000 towards salaries down at the senior center. The Council on Aging's role is to be in an advisory capacity to the senior center to help ensure that the senior center is addressing the needs of Lynn seniors. Currently, the Council on Aging is an 11-member board made up of folks who are obviously members of the Senior Center, members of Mass Senior Action Council. I wanted to let you know, you guys voted tonight and very complimentary words. The Senior Center has received a number of grants since it opened, namely from Mass Council on Aging, from the Bar Foundation, from Phoenix Food Hub to help support additional programming down at the Senior Center. And that programming looks like chair yoga, digital literacy, mindful meditation. Mass Cultural Council has paid for artists to come in and do painting workshops, and that is a lot of how the Senior Center operates. We were fortunate, staff at the Senior Center wrote a grant recently, $25,000, I think you voted on it tonight, for transportation, which will come in handy because one of our favorite vans at the Senior Center has been deemed not able to be driven any longer, so we are looking for new transportation for the Senior Center. We provide pickups and drop-offs to the Senior Center daily for folks. We provide free breakfast and lunch, which is unusual in most senior centers in most communities. So we're really proud of being able to serve our seniors in that way. We also provide rides to the Phoenix Food Hub on food pantry days to help support our food insecure seniors. There is a refrigerator at the Senior Center where folks can keep their food refrigerated until they're able to go home. We have a nurse down at the Senior Center part-time, helping the seniors with various medical issues that they may have, whether it's a blood pressure, height and weight, whether it's help refilling a prescription, help making an appointment, help setting up a telehealth appointment. We do that. We also provide transportation. We are working through the Public Health Mass DOT grant to provide additional transportation options for seniors. So this Saturday, as a matter of fact, the Lynn Arts and Cultural Festival and High Rock Fest is happening, and the Senior Center will be picking seniors up from their homes, driving them to the events, and then dropping them off so that seniors who aren't able to get around have a way to get to some of our city events. Monthly events include trips to the casino, the restaurant outings, and an opportunity to go to, say, Market Basket or Target or Walmart. We are made up of a Senior Center director, a program manager, an outreach coordinator, a head clerk, a principal clerk, a support specialist, a kitchen coordinator, and a full-time driver and a part-time driver. And public health does help support the Senior Center with various presentations and other issues that we're working on with them. We're down there doing like surveys with them, helping them work on whatever they need. And I think that might be the quick coverall.
Well, that is beautiful. That is exactly why we're doing this, because a lot of our residents are still confused about the Council on Aging or the senior. What's the difference, or what's how do both groups supplement each other? And I know we have the presence of our new executive director here. If I can invite you and introduce yourself, that would be great. Congratulations to
Yes, this is Dr. Janaea Tucker. She is our new Senior Center director.
And she's from Lynn.
Graduate, a Lynn English graduate.
Thank you. Yes, I am born and raised in Lynn. Very happy to have the opportunity to join the Senior Center. The staff down there are excellent. Like, they work so well together. The seniors themselves, I can tell that they have a sense of belonging, a sense of community while being there. And they're very prideful about the Senior Center and the activities that they participate there. So I'm looking forward to seeing how we could, have more grants, have more trips to the community for them to participate in things around Lynn, and just further expanding the center to its best capacity.
Congratulations and thank you. Any questions, Councillor Avery?
No, just want to commend both of you and all the staff. This is great. I was down there last week for the ribbon cutting. And just seeing the amount of seniors with smiling faces and activities, and happy to see us, and seeing upstairs and the increase of that. That's great work, again, done by so many folks here in our city. And as I said in the Ways and Means meeting, and as Councilor Field said earlier, It's the hard work of the men and women behind these walls here in this building that fight for grants and continue to do programming like this, and it's so especially important to our seniors. So keep up the great work, and great job to you both and to the whole department.
The magic word today is echo. I would also like to echo Councilor Avery, because not only our staff there, but there's a lot of volunteers as well. And you know, Calvin Anderson runs a program there as well, and having discussions. And I've seen you put my mom in one of your talk show presentation there. So thank you, and to all the volunteers. Any other questions? Councilor Lapierre.
Thank you, Mr. President. I just have a few comments, too, because this is personal to me. And as Director Tobin was stating sort of the budget, I don't think you get a bigger bang for either the state dollar or the local dollar than what we're getting out of the Lynn Senior Center in its current form, and especially with the expansion that a lot of us attended, as Councilor Avery referenced last week. So with the songbirds, and just truly a wonderful event. My parents frequent it often. They are fixtures down there. In their winter years, they have enjoyed the camaraderie and a safe, supportive, very welcoming environment where people feel heard and they're getting nourishment. I could go on and on about the recreational and the arts and crafts and the celebratory spirit of that Friend Street location. And it was a long time coming, as former Councilor Chakutis attested to on Friday with the mayor and with Lisa. And we didn't get to this point very easily. And there were a lot of barriers and things, but looking at the budget and what they've done with those resources, the amount that they're getting, and I shun to put such a spotlight on it, because you're going to get a lot of people saying they're going to be joining the Lynn Senior Center. It's a gem. It's truly a treasure in our city. And one other point I'd like to, if it's still in existence, and Director Tobin can correct me if I'm wrong, but seniors are able to volunteer down at the Senior Center. It qualifies as a senior abatement program for many seniors who are trying to get some relief from their property taxes. I think that's an important criteria, where they're working among their peers and they're getting a little bit off their tax bill annually as well. So I want to put a plug in for that and just say how happy I am to have been there last Friday, and going forward under Dr. Tucker's leadership now and Director Tobin. It's just a wonderful atmosphere, and my mother and father can't say enough things about it. So thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Lapierre. Any discussion? Councilor Avery.
Just one last thing. I know we've talked about this in elections and censuses, how important it is to fill those censuses. As Director Tobin mentioned, it's where we get a lot of our funding. So for folks at home, please complete your censuses and send them in on time. It's crucial.
All right. Thank you. Any new business or announcements coming for? Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Any new business announcements? Any events happening? All right. What's the wish of the council? Councilor Net.
Make a motion to adjourn, Mr. President.
Second.
The chair is delighted to introduce guests of Representative Paul McMurtry,